Mark Phillips is in Paris. Mark, what is the latest in the search for the wreckage? Have they found anything?
Well, no, the answer is. There were flurries of excitement this afternoon that, in fact, wreckage and debris from the plane had been found. The Egyptians were saying so on behalf of Greek search teams who they say had spotted things. Also, a ship's captain patrolling in the area. They brought ships in to help with the search. It just happened to be there. Tweeted a picture that he said looked like wreckage from the plane, but there has been no confirmation that any of the materials that have been found floating around are in fact from this flight, and so the mystery remains, not just why it went down and how it went down, but exactly where it went down.
Apparently there was no distress call from this plane. What do investigators make of that?
Well, the general rule is that it all happened so quickly that there was no time for the pilots to talk on the radio. That would have been very low down their list of priorities. If this was, as it appears to have been, some sort of catastrophic event, either caused by an explosion, of course that's speculation at this stage, or some mechanical fault or other fault with the aircraft, the radical and violent turns that the plane went through, first turning hard 90 degrees to the left and then making a complete quick circle as it plummeted 16 or more thousand feet, that would have been keeping the flight crew, if they were in fact conscious at that stage, pretty busy, and there was no distress call sent out from the plane. Greek air traffic controllers had been speaking to the pilots as they moved through Greek airspace, but this all happened right at the point where the flight would have been switching from Greek control to Egyptian control, and when the Greeks went to contact the plane, the pilots were not responding and were never heard from again.
Mark, reports say 3 EgyptAir security officers were on board. Do we have a sense, is that typical?
Well, we don't know because they don't say. A number of 3 security officers listed amongst the 10 staff members on the plane does seem high on the face of it. But Egypt being what Egypt is these days, and the threat the government perceives it to be under, and the violent attacks that have happened there over the past few years would lead them to take precautions. And having 3 people on the plane working as security officers would not come as a huge surprise. No. The fact, of course, is that they were apparently in no position to stop whatever happened to this plane from happening.
All right, Mark Phillips, thank you so much.